It's beer o'clock on Real Ale Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Zulu Alpha Brewing Company, and this is a can of their 5% ABV Citra IPA, described as a hazy IPA in a 440 milliliter can. These guys are based in Caldicot, right by the Severn Bridge, Caldicot. I know that because I used to be a beer salesman years ago. Let's get it out first and I'll tell you my beer sales story first, after I got the beer out. I quite enjoyed being a beer salesman. Lots of people didn't, but I quite enjoyed it. I quite enjoyed the crack of going in different pubs and speaking to landlords, and some landlords wouldn't want to speak to you. And then what I would do to break the ice, to get them to speak to me, I talk to them about the beer. I talk to them about all the different styles, and they soon come round and they'd end up buying a barrel off me. They start off the conversation, and that was my kind of unique selling point, I suppose, how I'd sell the beer. They would say, no, another beer salesman. And probably a lot of the beer salesmen out there who knocked on doors probably didn't have much of an idea on what they were selling, but you know, I'd go in, oh, what's that you got there? Break the ice. And I might buy a half. If they're really hard work, I might buy a half off them. I go, oh yeah, what? Yeah, I talk about the malts and the hops and the yeast and all that kind of stuff. And you turn them round then, tell them about your YouTube channel, that sort of thing. And they'd be like, oh, right, okay. And then bang, next thing you know, I'll see you later then. And I get to the door and they go, actually, we'll have a barrel off you. They turn me round. 2-finger, white head. Nice, hazy looking beer. Good levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. Straw coloured, straw malt in this one. I say straw malt, light malts I should say. Straw coloured but light malts. This brewing company, really interesting. I reviewed a beer just yesterday from these guys, and they decided to use some darker malts. They decided to make like a traditional American style IPA with darker malts, and it really worked, and it was really good. But then again, now they're brewing a Citra IPA here, and they've used straw coloured malts. So it's about difference, isn't it? It's about a variety of different styles of IPA that your company can produce. That's the unique sign of a good brewery, I think. Let's get the aroma then. There's no sediment in the bottom of the glass, but it's nice and hazy. Good head retention. All of their beers, all of the Zulu Alpha beers have had great head retention. If you've seen that beer review where I had to put the beer down for like 10-15 minutes, I came back and it still had a head on it. Aroma. Lovely tropical aroma. Pineapple, grapefruit. Very citrusy. I mean, it's citra hop, isn't it? They call it citra hop because it's very citrusy. Let's dive in then. Cheers, everybody. Ooh. Wow. Stone the Crows. What a beer this is. This is perfectly balanced. I'm still tasting it. That first taste is of lots of grain. Loads of light wafer, biscuity flavours coming through. But then a big smash of Citra at the same time comes through in terms of the hops. And it's just a lovely, balanced, wonderful beer. Wonderful. When I do my beer reviews, I can't reiterate enough the importance of balance in a beer, the ability to be able to add a lot of malt flavours, a lot of malt quality to the beer, not dark malts. This is a light malt, but so lots of light grain, lots of light wafery like flavours, because then you're offering layers, layer after layer after layer in terms of the quality of the beer. You're offering malt flavours, then you're offering hop flavours, then you might get a little bit of the yeast. The water quality is lovely and soft. This is great. This is great beer. Really drinkable as well. A little bit of carbonation pushes the beer around the inside of the mouth. Again, I'm going to talk about that. Now I've drank some of the beer, I can rock the beer back and forth. I don't use these pint glasses enough for IPA. These are really good IPA glasses. I know I like to use, you know, maybe something like this I use for IPA, or at a push, something like this for IPA. But you're always limited when you've got a 440 milliliter can. You're always limited with these types of glasses. You've got to drink quite a bit of it first before you can, you know. In terms of offering the swirl here for people to see in the video, these glasses are perfect. Absolutely perfect. Oh, the aroma, after rolling it around, the aroma is fantastic. Really, really good. That is. So, in terms of the hops, they've used enough, but it's not overly hopped. It's not like cloying, it's not like sticky on the lips, the amount of hops that they've used. It's just nice, and it's very light and airy, very kind of like smashable, absolutely smashable beer. It's so light with them wonderful light malt grainy like flavours coming through, and then the hops are just enough hops to offer a little bit of grapefruit, a little bit of touch of pineapple, a little bit of kind of like maybe a bit of mango, something like that. But it's not like it's dominating. That's what I was looking for, the word. It's not dominating. The Citra hop is not dominating the beer. Just perfectly balanced. I tell you what this reminds me of. You don't see them much anymore. The good old-fashioned golden ales. Remember those? Where you'd have like a Citra golden ale, or maybe like a Citra pale ale, or a session IPA. Citra session IPAs where super sessionable, malt, hops, just smashable. This is great. I'm really pleased. So this brewery contacted me and they said, would you like to try some of our beers? And they dropped them off at the front door. First beer review was an absolute disaster. Had all sorts of things going on here. Thankfully, it has quietened down a bit. I'm still dealing with stuff, but it's quietened down a bit. But yeah, I mean, I'm so pleased that they contacted me and said, would you like to try some of our beers? They left them at the front. They left them in the front, at the front of the house, and they just come back from a walk and bang, little pack of beer. And it's been so good. I think this might be the last one. It might be the last one that I have, but it's been excellent beer, really superb. So, Citra IPA is somewhere between an IPA and a New England IPA. This single hopped pale ale has a crisp, refreshing citrus character, wonderfully smooth body, and beautiful hazy appearance. Yeah, it's very good. It's very, very good. Been brewed with pale malt, oats and wheat, Citra. Totally recommend this company, Zulu Alpha Brewing. Totally recommend them. Very good. Very good. I like that. That's a great beer. That's a Stone the Crows 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10 from Real Ale Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer and food reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom. Cheers.